Support for Radio Friends comes from La Brunerie Financial, where they work to ensure a lifetime of financial security for people from all walks of life, from investment services to retirement plans. If you're looking for a trustworthy company that has the experience and knowledge to put your interests first, contact La Brunerie Financial, a community-based investment counseling firm since 1966. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on this Monday, March the 20th. Always a pleasure to have you here. We're just around the corner from spring. And I want to introduce you to Lynne Lampe. This is the first time Lynne has been on our show. She is a poet, author of Talk Smack to a Hurricane. Yep. Good to have you here, Lynne.
Thanks. Good to be here.
How'd you come up with that, the title for that book?
The title is from one of the poems in the book, and it has a couple of different meanings. One meaning relates to a smack in the face. I grew up in the 60s. That was a common-ish punishment sometimes. So my mom, that would happen to me with my mom. But the other thing is talk smack is sort of, speaking disrespectfully, sort of insultingly maybe. And sometimes I would be very disrespecting of my mom. And so it also has an aspect of that. And I know from people reading the book that they've come up with other meanings. But those are the two that come to mind.
Okay. So is this somewhat, though, of a tribute to your mom, this book?
The book is an exploration of our relationship. My mom had a really severe mental illness that was diagnosed just weeks after I was born.
Yeah.
And she was hospitalized quite a bit of my life. And despite all of the difficulties, we had a really great love for each other. And so I do feel like the book is a tribute to my mom. And it's really, really important to me that when people read it or hear any of the poems that they realize that despite difficulties, despite a person or things being broken, that
you can still have that relationship, that tie.
Yep.
You want to share a couple of poems with us?
Sure, I would love that.
The first one is what?
The first one is called The Tutorial, and my folks didn't go out very much on dates, but when they did, I just loved to watch my mom get ready. The Tutorial. Plastic bouffant wig for me, Vidal Sassoon 5-point cut for her. Mama tunes out Twiggy, wriggles into girdle, half slip, and bra. We both watch her face in the mirror as she angles white pearl across her lips, dips a little brush in water, then shadow, purples her lids with Mary Quant. Mama slips into the blue sheath, pats powder on her nose and chin, snaps the compact shut. I dig through my shoebox of Avon samples, inch-long tubes of grease and sunrise, reds, corals, magentas, pink frosts. She spritzes topaz inside each wrist, hers and mine. I want what I can't yet name. I want her glamour. I want her. She pops on white oval shades, grabs the keys to the Corvair, rubs my kiss from her cheek with spit and a thumb.
Mm. You paint a picture with words that. You got another one for us.
I do. This one's called Filtered. And
it's called what?
Filtered.
Okay.
It's about memory, love, and inheritance, though not the money kind. Filtered. Blue ink loops the recipe card past mother to daughter like secondhand smoke, or the silver Calibri lighter she'd snap to flame. A lullaby I heard 2 or 3 packs a day. Sometimes I'd lie, eyes closed, my head in Mama's lap, listening for her nails to click against the green glass ashtray as she stubbed out the last inch of cigarette. One sip of iced tea, and she'd rose petal her fingers across my forehead, then behind my ear, the only time we really knew I was her child and not her rival. Each pass a reminder her hands were mostly gentle, baking brownies or writing letters like the 8 pages mailed home the day after my birth. She scrawled, "One distinct feature is her hands, like mine, square with short, pudgy fingers." Decades later, my daughter hands cream sugar and shortening, sift flour and cocoa, right to remember her cigarettes perfumed our moments.
Those are really beautiful words. And I can see the connection between you and your mom, sentimentality. Is your mom still alive or has she passed on?
No, she passed away in 2011. So we just passed the 12th anniversary.
Yeah, but you feel a connection to her with those words, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, and I can tell that. I can tell that in your face and in your eyes. The book is available right now where?
At Skylark Bookshop and Yellow Dog, and also from the publisher Ice Flow Press.
Okay. Talk Smack to a Hurricane. How many poems are in there?
About, I should know exactly, I want to say 40-ish, 45-ish.
Okay. And how long did it take you to complete this book? Is this something that's been going on for years, and then you put it all together?
The poems, I started writing poems about my mom when I was here in college at MU, taking poetry workshops. But the bulk of these poems were written since 2015.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So they're fairly new.
They are.
All
yeah.
right. And you feel that you've accomplished something worthwhile. You're sharing your emotions and your feelings with others who hopefully will pick up your vibes and realize how important it is to have a relationship with mom. Yeah. Okay, so it's available at Yellow Dog Bookstore. It's available where else?
Skylark.
And
at the publisher, which is Ice Flow Press out of Toronto.
Okay. There's something else that we wanted to mention. Are you part of this, the Missouri Haiku Project?
I am the messenger. I actually have submitted some haiku to it, but I'm not involved in the organizing of it.
Okay. But the Missouri Haiku Project is something that's happening when?
It's going on right now through, I don't know if it's through the whole month of May, but at least into May.
Okay, so if people want more information, there is a Facebook page that they can go to for that. What is it?
Yes, the Facebook page of the Missouri Poet Laureate, Mary Frances Wagner. Mary Frances is one word. So if you go to Facebook and search her name, you'll find it, or you can just search Missouri Poet Laureate, and the page should come up.
Or the Missouri Haiku Project?
That doesn't come up with
Missouri
it.
Poet Laureate. Got it. And if people want to contact you, the best way to do that is what?
Go to my website, I would say.
Or Twitter?
Or Twitter.
Okay, Twitter is at L. Jensen Lampe.
Right.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay, at L. Jensen Lampe. You can follow her. And thank you so much for coming by, Lynn, and sharing the book with us, and find out that actually your husband was on our Pepper and Friends show many years ago. So we go back a long way. Okay? Thank you for coming by.
Thank you so much.
Something you'd like to hear or see, drop me an email, pepperp, missouri.edu. Bye-bye.